Hello, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm having fun in Elder Scrolls Online when my ISP allows me to. I'm playing through all the PvE story in ESO to enjoy everything from start to finish, and I'm basically trying to follow the layout here that you see on the screen, where we start with the base game, go through story DLC and chapters, all the way to the end to see the overall story for ESO. And this is part of the, this map here was drawn up by ZeniMax for their the World Plays ESO event, which unfortunately I didn't get to participate in because, well, I was busy doing other things. Um, so I'm kind of a little late to the party, but I would like to enjoy all the stories too. I thought it was a great idea to put this together. I've done quests here and there, but I've never done the story overall to see the big picture. So I thought this was a nice idea, and so I'm looking forward to having fun with it. And I created this character, Fluffy No Pants, specifically to go questing with and enjoy all the story. Now, I've been getting her started by joining guilds and getting everything ready for her. Oh, picked her up a couple of companions. She just joined the Dark Brotherhood. That's why she's there in the Sanctuary. But I'm about to go have her join the Thieves Guild. And then we'll get started with questing as part of the Daggerfall Covenant storyline. Whoops, sorry. I had to clear that.
The Dark Brotherhood is more
If
than
you're
a guild
trying to introduce me
initiate.
to your family,
It's a
I have no
family.
interest in your siblings.
Ah, Miri. So colorful. So, I want to see about getting her started with the... oh, you know what? We can cheat and just... I forget, I don't have to run around. I can just travel outside my house, and we will see about getting started with the Thieves Guild. And then once she has joined the Thieves Guild, then we can start the storyline for the Daggerfall Covenant. Although this is a Khajiit, I decided to have her be in the Daggerfall Covenant,
Cozy little home.
mostly because I like their storyline for their intro. Oh, you know what I should have done? Well, I guess I can do it once I come out. Want to get her daily writing training. Oh, here it is. Just trying to remember where the entrance was to the Outlaws' Refuge. Whoops, for those of you watching on Twitch, I'm getting a notification that the connection is unstable. Unfortunately, my internet service provider, EvilNet, we'll call them, hates it when I stream. Boy, do they hate it when I stream, so hopefully the connection will get better, but I don't have any control over that. Okay, while we are down here... oh, maybe, you know what? I probably am in the wrong place for this. I probably have to... yeah. Okay, I was thinking that there's an NPC that you meet in a Outlaw's Refuge, but it has to be in a base game area. So, probably, if we go to Daggerfall, that would be a better place to find her. But before we go, might as well pick up daily writing training. Okay, there we go. So she has her daily writing training now. Since this is a new character, oh, she's so slow on her mount.
A moment, please.
Alright, let's see. So, on to Glenumbra. And the nice thing is that at least in Daggerfall, the shrine is very close to the entrance for the Outlaw's Refuge. And it's in there we should be able to find our NPC who will start us on our way to joining the Thieves Guild.
You're not cutting me off, are you?
Whoa! Whoops, I forgot how far down that was. Oh, there it is. Great. Right to the right spot. Ah, and here she is.
Are you here about the job? To forestall any confusion, yes, we split the proceeds equally. And no, I will not budge on that point.
Job? What job?
You mean you aren't here about the notice? Well, allow me to explain. I need a partner for a difficult job. It pays well, but it involves travel, and there is some danger. Does that sound like the sort of thing that might interest you?
Sounds good. I'm in.
I'm so glad you came along. I've chartered a ship. When you're ready, meet me there. Here, I'll mark your map. Bring some lockpicks. They sell them here if you don't have any. Oh, and wear something warm.
Where are we headed exactly?
Let's talk about details when we rendezvous. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't think I've made a good impression in this place. That is, if you're still interested. You are, right? Of course you are. I'm only joking.
Why are you surprised I took the job?
I've never had a partner. I mean, on all other big jobs I've done, which I did alone, quite successfully, and most of the people I interviewed thought the rendezvous was too far away.
You marked the Wayrest docks on my map. Why Stormhaven? Why not lead directly from here?
Well, I paid for a ship in advance. I didn't realize how far I'd have to look to find a suitable partner. For the job, I mean. But we can talk about this at the docks.
Okay. Alright, so I guess we have a rendezvous to make. Let's see, before I go, let me double check. We have a companion's robe. Let's talk to Miri.
Hope we find something interesting today.
What is she wearing for gear? Increased penetration by 900. You know what? She can keep with that. Could use a new hat if I come across one for her. But for now, I guess this one is alright. Okay, off we go. Whoops, this isn't the way. What am I doing? Let's see. It's been a while since I've been to this one. Ah, yes. Our way out is right over here, it looks like. My mouse is a little sticky, so things look a little choppier than they normally would. Ah, the old lady gamer in Twitch chat says, looks good and sounds good. Thanks, OLG. Although, I hope you're able to get some rest. I know it's kind of late. Alright, so we are headed to Wayrest. And good. Apparently we do have a shrine there that's unlocked, so I should be able to get there with no problem. Oh, you know, I forgot to check. Did I actually bring any lockpicks? Oh, I've got 18 of them. That should be good. Hmm. I don't remember where she picked that up. Oh, you know what? Shoot. Before I depart, speaking of picking things up, maybe we should see about expanding her bag space. There we go. Pack Merchant is nearby. After all, we don't know what nice goodies we might come across. It would be a shame to leave them behind simply because we didn't have enough bag space for them. Alright, is that Pack Merchant inside or outside? I'm going to guess inside. I'll be honest, I don't know, but we're about to find out. Now, eventually...
Greetings, Sarah. A moment, if you please.
Ah, here we go. Here's the Pack Merchant. Eventually, we'll do all these quests. Oh, look, a lore book, too. So that increases our reputation with the Mages Guild.
I sell humble bags and backpacks. They're not extravagant or lavish, but they're very roomy and they get the job done.
Oh, you know what? And here, let's see. How much gold does she have? She has a bit, but she could do with a bit more. So, you know what? She'll lead a charmed life. She has friends who send her gold.
I sell humble bags.
No, not you. Come on, banker. Come over here.
How can I help you?
All right, so we have another 57,000. I think this will be enough to max out her bag.
I sell humble bags and backpacks.
Okay, so sell me one.
I sell humble.
We're going to have to endure this a lot.
I sell humble. I sell humble.
Yeah, I get it.
I sell. I sell humble. I sell humble. I sell humble.
Oh, I ran out of gold.
Go easy now.
I guess I should have gotten some more gold for her. Well, I will keep my eye out, and we'll come back and get some more. Hey, who knows? Maybe the bag space that we increase we'll be able to fill with items we can sell and get our bag space upgrade afterwards. Okay, OLG. Yeah, OLG says, yes, I'll get some rest. That's good. No, it's going to be one of those sleepless nights for me. So I figured might as well get a little extra bang for the buck. Since the internet never sleeps, I can take advantage of that. Let's see, where are we? Ah, good. The boat is not far from here. Oh, and there she is.
You made it! I wasn't certain you... Well, I'm glad you're here. So, the details. We're headed to a remote patch of land called Folstrom Homestead. It's owned by some Thane from Eastmarch. He's at war, but his staff and guards remain.
And what are we doing there?
We're looking for a relic called the Geovessan Skull. We slip inside the treasure room, grab our prize, and depart before anyone knows the difference. After that, we split the proceeds and go our separate ways.
All right, I'm ready to go.
One more thing. I'd prefer not to spill any blood, but I leave our safety to your discretion. If a guard sees you, take shelter in a hiding spot. Sound good?
Well, if it's up to me, a lot of people are going to get stabbed, but yeah, sounds good.
This little tub will get us to a blockade runner offshore. They'll bring us to Fulstrom Homestead and back. I hope you don't get seasick. I get seasick. I'm sure I'll be all right.
Any objections if I steal more than just the Geovestan skull?
None whatsoever. Anything else you take is yours to fence. Just don't forget why we're there. We don't leave until we have the Geovestan skull.
Is this the biggest job you've ever pulled off?
The newest job is always the biggest job. Life of a thief. You know how it is.
And how well do you know the life of a thief?
Well, this is the biggest job I've ever attempted. But I did the research, arranged transportation, and knew I needed a good partner to pull it off. That's why I hired you.
Okay, well then let's find out what adventure awaits us. By the way, if you're just joining me on Twitch, hi, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm having fun playing through the stories of Elder Scrolls Online. There's all kinds of wonderful voice acting and interesting stories that all mesh together, and I confess I've never actually played through them all. So that's what this is this is part of a series, which is a playthrough of all the stories in ESO, and emphasis on all. So not just the main story, all the side quests, everything. It'll probably be one of, well, we're probably going to be triple digits by the time we're done.
Let's head to the manor, quick and silent. Dry land, finally. Colder than I expected. Very, very cold. The manor should be up ahead. Are you ready?
Before we proceed, I have some questions.
Of course. What about?
Well, what can we expect to find?
There should be guards throughout the homestead. We're looking for a gatehouse. Once we're past the portcullis, the manor shouldn't be much further. That's where we'll find the Geovestan skull.
And why do you want to steal the Geovestan skull?
I need it for a buyer in a Boz Landing, which isn't important right now. Until we get the Geovestan skull, there's no point in discussing payment.
All right, I'm ready to go.
The sentries are Windhelm Guard, on loan from someone important. If they give chase, find the water between the two grates, full of slaughterfish.
Okay, well that's between the grates. Out here, there's none. So we can just swim across. Whoops! Uh-oh. I hope that guy didn't see us. That's why I always like to join the Dark Brotherhood before joining the Thieves Guild. Comes in handy for stuff like this. Alright, we'll have to avoid the guards. Notice that they have a little circle around them, indicating the perimeter at which their magical lantern will see you, and no amount of sneaking or hiding will evade them. Whoops! There's people all over this place. Well, she won't cause us any trouble ever again. My intrepid little Khajiit is going to have a very high body count. Mercy is just not in her nature. Whoops. Oh, he almost saw me.
You wouldn't leave, so I called the guard.
Oh, he saw me. Oh well, I have to endure a small bounty, but that's okay. I was trying to sneak around behind him, and I accidentally double-tapped my movement key, and then she rolled. I was like, ah, that's not what I meant to do. Got a little too excited there. Whoops, the guard's coming this way. Guess we can duck in here. Spell gel? Never heard of that. Oh, there is somebody up here. Guess he's taking inventory or something. Okay, now that we've taken care of that, let's see, just looking around. There comes the guard. Anybody else around here? Oh, wait a minute, now the guard wants to come this way. Of course. Now make sure nobody else pops out from behind and surprises us. Oh, great, now somebody's on the bridge. Okay, well, he's not a problem. Do 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 do.
That winch is a problem. One moment. It's stuck. Try lifting the gate while I turn the winch.
Okay, I guess we can work together.
That's it. I knew we'd make good partners.
All right, let's see. Oh, there's a guard right there. Oh, darn it. Oh no, and here comes the guards. Time to go. Oh, that didn't feel good. Thought I could be a little bit more sneaky. Shoot, and another guard. Well, you know what? Here, let's see if we can just disappear. Whoop, maybe not. Oh, now he doesn't want to fight. Oh, I'm going to be discovered. Okay. Well, that was a little bit more exciting than normal. Usually I'm able to get through there without being discovered, but I was a little unlucky this time. These NPCs like to turn around suddenly, so I'm trying to get them as quick as I can so that they don't discover us. I don't even know how to say that name. V3L 1 and 4? Is that Valina? Welcome to the stream. Whoops. Well, here, I'll let that person live.
You did bring lockpicks, didn't you?
I did indeed. Whoops. Okay, hopefully there will be some goodies to burgle in here in order to make the trip worthwhile.
Lockpicks won't work on those doors. Some sort of mechanism, maybe?
Garbage. Nope. I try to only steal things that are worth at least 40 gold in order to make it worth it to use my quota for the fence. Oh, and that meets the criteria. 40 gold is good enough. I always like to check the books just in case there are any lore books mixed in them, or if there are any skills that I can learn.
Whoa, that's one clever thing, but not clever enough.
Okay, let's match the sequence to what we see on top there. So, put it on the horn.
Did you hear a click? I heard a click. Come on, let's go find the Geovesan skull.
Okay, let's see. Ah, it is, Belina says. Well, welcome to the stream. I'm glad I figured it out correctly. There we go. That one's worth 40. By the way, if you're just joining me on Twitch, hi, my name is Joe, and welcome to another edition of Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming Channel, where I'm having fun in Elder Scrolls Online as I play through all the stories in ESO. So my character is getting started here by joining the various different guilds. Currently, I'm joining the Thieves Guild, and this is the initial Thieves Guild introductory quest. So we're here to steal the Geovesan skull.
It's so shiny.
Yeah, it's a skull. But before we steal that, I want to loot everything else around here. Sometimes it's a little hard to target, but here we go. Coins. Those are always nice to pick up. There will be other little knickknacks around. It doesn't look like a bookshelf, but it is. And like I said, just in case there are any skills or lore books among them, I like to check. I try to leave worthless things behind since you only get so many interactions with your fence per day. So if I take something, I usually try to make it worth at least 40 gold. The one exception is gold coins, because gold coins always spend. And you don't have to launder gold coins. It's just like, of course it's my gold. Can you prove otherwise? Okay, I think, oh, there's also this room here. Just want to make sure that I've searched everything before we go onwards. Oh, here we go. This is a little information for us. Honorable Thane Fulstrom, through the events of 2920, though the events of 2920 are largely fictional in nature, the seed of truth has borne fruit in the form of the Geovesan skull. It is indeed the gold-dipped and gem-encrusted cranium of Tavia. famously imprisoned in Castle Giovesi at the behest of Emperor Riemann III. Whispers that the Giovesan skull is a false relic appear to have been spread by a previous owner in Hammerfell, no doubt to discourage any attempted theft of such a valuable piece of history. I hereby certify the Giovesan skull as authentic. All rumors claiming the source of the skull was from a condemned Breton prisoner are just that, rumor. Mercator Manix, Imperial Historian. Let's see, anything else worthwhile in here? Oh, that'll be nice. Look at this. 100 gold for that. Now there is another way out here, but as you can see, it can't be used at the moment. So let's see about grabbing the skull.
Surrender, thief! The manor is surrounded. Today the Iron Wheel brings you to justice.
What? Who are you?
Chief Inspector Ranbeek, we foiled your attempt to steal the Giovesan skull. Will you also confess to stealing Magnifica Falora's dowry?
What's a Falora?
See, it doesn't matter. Return the Giovesan skull and surrender, or face the consequences.
No idea what he means. I'll follow your lead.
Well, how about we just kill everybody?
Hold them off. I'll find another way out.
Well, so much for that. I mean, if they wanted skulls, I gave them skulls.
Who was that? What was all that about with dowries and iron wheels?
I have no idea. Did you tell anyone we were coming here?
Nobody. Well, I sent word to the Thieves Guild of Abar's Landing. They were interested in acquiring the Giovesan skull. Abar's Landing was to be our next stop. But why would this iron wheel set an ambush here? Are you certain you've never heard of them?
Never. But we can figure out who they were after we escape.
Of course, you're right. The iron wheel could return at any moment. We need to get out of here, and fast. Wait, did you hear that?
Hear what?
There's someone coming. Who are you?
You don't know me yet, but I'm a friend. Quen, isn't it? Put on this uniform and head outside. The Iron Wheel won't detain a Windhelm guard.
There's no way I'm leaving here without my partner.
I only had one uniform. Go on, recover your boat and meet us by the catacomb exit. Then we can return to the Thieves Guild in Abar's Landing.
You're from the Thieves Guild? All right. I'll meet you both by the exit. Good luck, partner.
Oh, well, yeah, good luck to you. Oh, you know what? I noticed
Should
my
be fine.
XP scroll's
Looks
expired.
like we take the dangerous way around.
Oh, well, that's great. I love the dangerous way. Oh, I see a question there in Twitch chat saying, how are you today? Well, this is one of the days when sleep eludes me. Normally in North America, well, we would all be sound asleep, but not me, not today. So I figured, why not stream? As the internet never sleeps, so it's nice that it keeps me company.
Probably should have mentioned. I'll keep it under control.
Nah, that's okay. We'll blast through any spiders that get in our way. In fact, I'm spoiling for a fight.
Look, a crypt. Nothing bad ever happens in a crypt.
Oh yeah, nothing bad. In fact, here, I'll give them another skeleton to play with. And here's some skulls. All right, here we go. Level 12. This is a Magicka-focused necromancer, so I put all of her points into Magicka. And currently, I'm seeing about unlocking all of her passives. So, as we get more points, I'm putting them towards the passives. I'm thinking that she's probably just going to level as a 1-bar build, so the skills that you see on the bar is probably what we'll go with.
On the bright side, these only have 4 limbs.
Come on, guys, the more the merrier. Let's all play together. By the way, for those of you joining me on Twitch, we're on a 90-second delay. So just FYI, anything you hear me say or do or see on the screen happened 90 seconds ago. So please be patient as I respond. It'll take a little while for things to catch up. The delay helps with anything happens that isn't supposed to, so I can cut the stream. And it also gives me a little bit of buffer in case my ISP has problems, which seems to happen rather frequently. My ISP is terrible. Hopefully you have a better one than I do.
Are we running? No? All right then.
Okay, spiders. Ooh, even bigger spiders. So I guess this is Mama. In the spider kingdom, the bigger and nastier the spider is, the more likely it is female. So everything's fine until we come to say hello to her.
Stay away from the pointy bits.
Okay. Well, that wasn't too bad.
Follow me. We're almost there.
Oh, let's see. Out in Twitch chat, I see I just woke up, so I'm feeling a little tired. It's too warm or something? Tends to be the reason that I can't sleep. Well, in my case, it's just a combination of things. Got to get up extra early for work today. I've got some little stressful things. I took an unexpected nap because it was a very warm day and kind of got a little tired. And you know how it is. You're like, well, I'll just rest here for a moment. And it's 10 o'clock at night. And you're like, crud, I slept 5 hours. So much for sleep tonight. So for me, it's a combination of things. But thankfully, with MMORPGs, you can have fun 24/7.
I don't think they saw me.
Are you all right? You're greener than my favorite vest.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Could have lived my entire life without running through a spider pit. But we made it through. You'll make a real impression in Abba's Landing.
What's in a Boz Landing?
The Thieves Guild. And my guildmaster, who can explain why the Iron Wheel thinks you deserve the same fate they've inflicted upon us. It's an unpleasant fate. It involves branding irons.
Oh, how nice. But what if I don't want to go to a Boz Landing?
You are your own master, but the Iron Wheel is relentless, and they know your face. They know your partner's face, too. So, tell me where we're all headed? I suggest Abba's Landing as soon as you're able.
Okay, I guess. All right, take us to a Boz Landing. Oh, I see a question out in Twitch chat. It says, I don't know what ISP is. In North America, this is typically a term we use for Internet Service Provider. So my internet service provider, EvilNet, let's call them, promises the moon, and in reality, their service goes up and down like 5 times a day. They've oversold their bandwidth. Of course, I suppose in EvilNet's defense, they never foresaw a future where everyone would be online at the same time, all day and all night. Working from home really showed us that they had really oversold their services. They don't have the capacity that they claim. But they sure do
When you're
bill
up to
right
it,
on time.
we'll head to the Thieves' Den. It's in an old cistern.
Oh, a cistern. Wonderful. I'm to be surrounded by water everywhere I go.
Always a pleasant journey to Abba's Landing. Head to our Thieves' Den. The Guildmaster awaits. Your partner and I will be along when she's less expulsive.
Where is the Thieves' Den?
Hidden within an old cistern that's long forgotten by the city's merchant lords. A new home for us after the Iron Wheel tore apart the old one. It's a bit damp. You get used to it.
Well, I'm sure for an Argonian that would be quite welcome. Okay, let's see if we can make our way there. Oh, but we're going to have to avoid the city guard since we do have a bit of a bounty. It's not a large one, but I still don't feel like paying it. Let's see. I'm keeping my eye out for guards. Oh, Addicted to Capping is here. Hey, welcome to the stream. Can't sleep either? Yeah, it's one of those nights where I know I'm going to be up all night, so I thought, well, might as well have a little fun. See that little ring there on the ground? That indicates that is a guard. Let's stay outside the ring so the guard won't see me. Now, although it looks like my character is running, I'm still sneaking. She's just a very fast sneak. Okay, let's see. The entrance is, oh, right over here. Guess I ran past it. Oh, let's see. Velena says, I don't even know what mine is. It's a shared internet between my landlord and myself. Well, one way to find out what your internet service provider is, if you're ever curious, is you can do a quick little speed test. And the speed test will show you what ISP it is that you originate from and, you know, what your connection speed is out to another one. Ookla is a good example. That'd be OOKLA and ookla.net. You know what? Here, while we're here at the fence,
No questions, only gold and wares.
I have some things to fence. Let's see. See about fencing these. There we go. So she has a little gold. All those sweet rolls look tempting.
Over here, we should speak. Walk Softly sent word of your time at Fulstrom Homestead. Said you slipped out from between the Iron Wheel's greedy fingers.
Yes, you must be the guild master.
I am, but call me Zira. Titles don't carry weight when you live in a cistern. Pretty bold of you and Quen to go after the Geovessen's skull. Did you know she sent a letter asking to set up a meet? Rookie mistake. The Iron Wheel read her mail.
They knew we were coming all along?
That's why I sent Walk Softly to pull you out. Don't get me wrong, Quen may be green, but she planned a real heist. The kind we used to pull off before the Iron Wheel captured or killed most of us. Bastards.
Why is the Iron Wheel after the Thieves Guild?
You heard of Magnifica Valora? She's a noble from Tanith with a substantial dowry in her family tomb. We tried to steal it, but we failed, and she hired the Iron Wheel to punish us. I hear their leader thought you worked for us. Want to make it official?
What do you mean?
If the great Chief Inspector Ron Beek thinks you're part of the guild, who am I to disagree? We need good thieves, capable thieves like you and Quen to pull ourselves out of the gutter. So, care to join the Thieves Guild? We have nowhere to go but up.
Okay, I'll join the Thieves Guild.
Good. You aren't afraid of a challenge. The more you do for us, the more gold and respect you'll earn. Reputation goes a long way with us. Bringing us the Geovessan skull is a good start. Here's your cut. Don't worry, Quen will get her portion.
Okay, so I'm officially a member of the Thieves Guild, and I get a skill point for it.
I told you about our failed heist, the one that led the Iron Wheel to Abba's Landing. Someone pointed them in our direction. It's time we found out exactly who it was.
Okay, now the Guildmaster has a follow-up quest for us to go along the Thieves Guild storyline, but I'm not going to take it for now because we want to actually start our story as part of the Daggerfall Covenant storyline. So we'll come back to the Thieves Guild in the future. This just allowed us to get up and running with the guild so that we had guild membership and the initial goodies that it affords us before starting our quests.
Oi! Over here.
Another time, another time. I'll be back, and we will do all the quests. Addicted to Capping says, Insomnia strikes again for me, Joe, and usually it's for no apparent reason. I know the feeling. There are nights where I'm thinking, I'm going to make it to bed early tonight. And 3 a.m. Rolls around, I'm like, well, it's probably going to be a bad night. I've had times where I'll just lay in bed and stare at the ceiling for hours. I just can't seem to... In fact, there was a meme that summarized it perfectly. It's you wake up groggy and stumble around for a couple of hours, go to bed absolutely wide awake. Okay, so our questing will finally begin in Strassum Kai. Or Strosmukai, however it is that you want to say it.
The only good criminal's a dead criminal. If you don't pay your bounty, I get to rehabilitate you.
Ah, good grief, I forgot. Goodbye.
You have a problem now.
Nope. You're not going to catch me, and I'm not paying that fine. Oh, that didn't feel good. It's not a nice guy. Time to go. Alright, there we get our achievement for cutting and running. Alright, I guess I'm going to have to be a little bit sneakier as I go through town here. Well, instead of going through the front gate here, we'll go around the side. Yes, it's a small amount of gold, and yes, I could pay it, but it's the principle of the all. Oh, I see a thieves treasure trove here. Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, I could just pardon myself. All right, now I could just walk through the gate, Here's my own little pardon, signed by me. Well, that's perfect. All right, now I don't have to sneak at all. And all because I thought to look in the treasure trove. Now I could just sail through the gate and nobody cares. Alright, before we get started on our quest, let's see. Actually, I think it was here. Normally, when you begin, you'll start out right at this location, I think. Or actually, maybe it's the pier over. Oh well, whichever one it is. So we'll go ahead and we'll end this video here. Join me next time here on Joe's Super Fantabulous PC Gaming channel, where we'll get started with questing as part of the Daggerfall Covenant storyline. I'm looking forward to having a lot of fun. So we'll have Fluffy get herself ready for an adventure, and we'll see you next time.